Oh my! And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Chase McGillivray. We are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks get ready to play host to the West Hartford Wolves. You see the Wolves out there in their dark blue sweaters. Red lettering across the chest that says Wolves with white trim. White names across the top of the shoulders there. Red numbers with white trim. Red and white stripes. Red shorts. Red socks with blue and white stripes. Or blue socks with red and blue stripes. Red and white stripes, excuse me. Depending upon your perspective and point of view. And in between the pipes, the Wolves. It looks like it's number 35. I can't see the red numbers off the blue jerseys. Yes, that's number 35. That's Henry Cordima. And down at the other end, our Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks going through their warm-ups. They're wearing their home white sweaters, the Seahawk logo across the chest, blue and yellow shoulders, blue on the elbows with yellow, yellow and blue across the bottom of the sweater, white socks with blue and yellow stripes, blue numbers with yellow trim and blue lettering, single, no yellow trim. And in between the pipes is going to be number 55, Matthew Hadika, an outstanding goaltender, getting the start here today. All right, it's the U10 squirt division, so we play 12-minute periods. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it is an automatic whistle. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. And body checking and things of that ilk are illegal at Bushwood, sir, and I never slice. All right, we are about ready to get underway. Thank you so much for joining us. What a better way to start your Sunday morning than right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. So it's the West Hartford Wolves taking on the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you on this gorgeous weekend. 70 degrees. It's supposed to be like 77 degrees tomorrow, I saw on my weather app. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? You people can all keep fighting global warming all you want. I say bring it on. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, if it actually existed, which, of course, it doesn't. All right, we're about ready to get underway here now. The Seahawks and the Wolves getting ready to do battle. There's the official. I had a chance to speak with the official before the game. I let him know, listen, there's a cheeseburger in it for you, pal, if things go the Seahawks' way. Well, I'm from New York. We don't like to leave things to chance. I told him I'd even throw bacon on it if we get a penalty shot. We'll see if that happens. All right. Refs getting ready to drop the puck. Mooney getting the start. On left wing is Edgar. In between the pipes is Haddiger. Fisher. They're at center ice. The Wolves break their huddle. The netminder Cordima headed into the cooker there. There's Henry Cordima and Amelia Cordima. Not sure if they are relation or if they are like Bubba and Forrest. The ref drops the puck and we are underway. Edgar on it there. Edgar wheeling and dealing. Lost the handle on it. That's sent up ahead. Mooney. Mooney will send it in. First shot on goal. And that's covered up by the West Hartford goaltender, and there'll be no further play. So like we said, we play 12-minute stanzas here in the U10 division. And there's automatic offside. So if the players are offside, it's an automatic whistle. No left wing for the Seahawks. And that leaves the Wolf player uncovered. Team after team after team do it. I just don't understand it. Here it is now behind the net. And I'm not picking on this Seahawks team in particular. Trust me, I say it every game. I say it every day. Every team does it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Back the other way now. Here comes Bush. Bush through the neutral zone. Coming over to get it there was Mooney. Mooney sliding it across. That goes off a skate. And on it there, the Wolves behind the net. It goes now into the corner. Over in the Zamboni door. He comes loose there. Nice job to try and dig it loose there by Stanley Sucher. That comes out, and here come the Seahawks now looking to break things out. The Wolves on the back check, trying to get to it, and back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. A 3-on-1 if they get to it. Edgar down the left wing, gets to the puck, lowering the shoulder, taking it to the cooker, letting the shot go off the side of the net. And it lays there for a moment. The Seahawks got it loose, coming out in front. Loose in front, they jab at it, still loose. Edgar chopping at it is Mooney, and finally covered up by the goalkeeper, Cordima. And there'll be no further play. So good opportunity there. Oh, the Seahawks as they get the early pressure. And in on the West Hartford goaltender, who did a fantastic job to hold the fort. All right, face off now deep in the West Hartford zone. Salisbury leaning in to take the draw. for the Seahawks. You see Erisman on left wing. That pleases the broadcaster when the left wing goes to the left side, covering up the right wing of the Wolves. And Erisman came away with the puck. Here come the Wolves now, breaking out with it. Got it out to center ice. Over to get it is Mooney. Mooney, beautiful pass across for Erisman. Erisman quickly now. Erisman down the left wing at the dot. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Just wide on the waffle side. Salisbury will give chase as the Wolves look to break out. Getting it back to the blue line. Seahawks look to keep it in over for Fisher. Comes right back to the Seahawks, but the Wolves come away with it. Here come the Wolves now, broken up by Fisher. Turning on it now is Carter Johnson. Johnson lost the handle on it. He's run into there by Erisman. Erisman, you see the Penguin logo on the side of his helmet there. Now, Sidney Crosby, just an absolute Sidney. And Malcolm the other night with his 500th goal. I'm an Islander fan, but I respect the Penguin organization. I don't much like him, don't get me wrong, but I love Crosby. A lot of people don't never like Crosby, never loved him. But the guy is just one of the greatest players to ever lace him up. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Bouncing puck doesn't get through. On it there, Erisman. Erisman lost the handle on it. Here come the Wolves now, back the other way with speed. Through the neutral zone, walking up now. Clark, puts the brakes on, followed up by Carlisle. Carlisle wheeling and dealing. Came back to Johnson. Johnson lost the puck there. That was Maddox Clark on the breakout there, number 27 in your scorecard. Bouncing puck at center ice. That comes back, picked up. And on it there, Sabaro. Sabaro making me want to get a slice of pizza, sending it in. Chasing it down now is Sujer. Sujer behind the net. Sujer on the forehand. Good job there by Sujer. He went to the puck and stayed on the forehand, and that's why it's all the way out at center ice. Thought he was going to go to the backhand. You never want to go to the backhand when you're facing your goalkeeper. Offsides is the call there as Brady Carlisle was bringing the puck in, but one of the Wolves was offsides. West Hartford, a very excellent organization. They play out of the gorgeous West Hartford Veterans Memorial Rink. All right, up there in West Hartford where Connard and Hall play. Beautiful facility, big bleachers, high up, nice and warm. They got the internet box right at center ice. Great people up there. Good. The athletic director for Connard and Hall, I forgot his name right now. I feel so bad, but the nicest athletic director I ever had the privilege of talking to and working with. The guy's just great. Oh, I forgot his name. I feel bad. I'm sure the West Hartford people know I'm talking about. I've dealt with a lot of athletic directors, ladies and gentlemen. He is by far and away the best one. That guy, he's a great dude. He gets it. He's like whatever's best for the kids. Whatever you need, Scotty. Just a fantastic dude, and he's the athletic director for both Hall and Connard. So the Hall Connard girls, I believe, have a co-op, and Hall and Connard split up a couple of years ago, and they have their individual teams up there. When you go to a Hall Connard game at the West Hartford Veterans Rink up there, it's electric. The place is packed. Real good hockey, too. Connard, an excellent organization, and Hall up and coming. High school hockey starting in about a month now in the great state of Connecticut. On around it goes now. Back to the blue line. Kept in there. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Bouncing around dangerously. Went off the stick of Erisman. Picked up now by the Seahawks. That is Lacombe. Lacombe trying to get the puck out. Lacombe down the right wing with it. Lacombe sidestepping the defense. Lacombe carrying the puck out there. Javi sending it in. Number 28 in your scorecard. Erohe, I think is how you pronounce it. That's a pretty name, Erohe. And a chance in front now, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. That went off a body in front. I believe it went off of Javi. If I'm pronouncing the last name wrong, I apologize. The B is silent. It is Javi I have, but I think it's Javi. Anyway, Arohe's beautiful net. Never heard that before. On the boards now. Coming over, they're digging at it. They're mucking. They're doing their homework. Digging there. Comier in the neighborhood. Erisman in the neighborhood. Moran in the neighborhood. Now it comes loose. A chance now, a foot race at Sujer trying to get back. Mooney coming back and jousting it loose there. Great play there by Mooney as he got on his horse to break it loose. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. They got it out to the neutral zone. Sent back in, but there is no delayed offside, so it's an automatic whistle. 7:18 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. A fantastic opportunity for everybody at home to put in $5 a man on the first goal. More everybody here. Salisbury out there now with Mooney. Edgar, Fisher at center ice. You can't see who the other defenseman is just yet. Seahawks have yet to put the numbers on the sleeves. A chance now. Here's Fisher. Fisher knocks it loose. Fisher trying to catch up to it. Ends up right at the goal line. Cutting back in. Letting the shot go from the ground. Went off the side of the net there. Edgar thought it was in. I thought it was in for a quick second. But the Wolves come back the other way with it now. Through the neutral zone. Poke checked away there. Perfectly timed poke check there. I believe it was Pilney. Walking in now on the backhand. Hit the post. The rebound. They score. Burying the biscuit there. Getting to the cooker on the rebound. Allison Salisbury following up the play. As Edgar hit the post and Salisbury doing what you're supposed to do. Get to the cooker, get to the cooker, get to the cooker. Clearly, she read my unauthorized autobiography. Get to the cooker. The Scotty Bonner story. Chapter 1, get to the cooker. Chapter 2, get to the cooker. Chapter 3, get to the cooker. Chapter 4, goaltending. And Salisbury buries the biscuit there. The Seahawks take the lead 1-0. That's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to crash the net. When your team's got an opportunity like that, you make a beeline for the net and you stop in front of the goaltender. You always got to pretend that the goaltender's got a stop sign on his forehead. Never want to go flying past the goalie. Here comes Edgar now. Edgar down the left wing with speed. Carlisle gets a chunk of him. Edgar tried to cut back inside. Carlisle turning and going back the other way. Taken away nicely by Fisher at the blue line. Fisher trying to navigate the waters. Bodies go flying, and here come the Wolves now. Out to center ice. Clark down the left wing. Mooney, good angle to take that puck. Mooney on the stick of Edgar. Beautiful pass. Back the other way now. Here comes Edgar. Edgar over the blue line. Edgar wheeling and dealing. Edgar walking in at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Dragging the flipper was Cordima. Nice stop there by the netminder, Henry Cordima. Back the other way now. Clark. Clark hounded from behind. Mooney getting on his horse to break it up. Mooney's had a fantastic season. He is really taking a huge leap. Down the left wing, letting the shot go in front all alone. They score! The Wolves get to the rebound. Burying the biscuit there. A nice job there by Amelia Cordima. So Cordima buries the biscuit, and the Wolves tie the affair. 1-1 is your score. Now 1-1 now. It's Cordima. Amelia Cordima gets the Wolves on the board. Cordima's got one. Salisbury's got one. So two ladies have scored here thus far in the early going. Girls hockey in this area absolutely exploding. The Norwich Hockey Club starting their girls team starting next year. There's a chance now letting the shot go. Big stop by Hadika. It'll be a U18 AAA full season program. If it's anything like the boys, which it's going to be fantastic. Down the left wing now, lowering to Souza. Souza puts the brakes on. Souza turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Cordima drag the flipper to make the save. In the corner now, that one comes out to center and all the way down. Does it have enough mustard on it for icing? Looks like it might. Icing is the call by the official. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here. 1-1 is the score. A real good one here between two well-coached teams, two good goaltenders, and two evenly matched opponents. You like that. Cordima getting his groove on there in between the pipes, wearing Glenn Healy's old number 35. You see Cordima cutting the rug. You'll never meet a goaltender who can't skate, ladies and gentlemen. It's a prerequisite of all of ours. On and now quickly Lacombe. Lacombe trying to get it back in front. And that comes back to the blue line. Poke checked away, and away come the Wolves now. Mooney knifing it ahead. Mooney trying to get to it. Mooney with it. Mooney down the right wing. Mooney tripped up. Play allowed to continue. Clearly the refs want to get to the buffet before it becomes lunchtime. You want to sit down right at the end of breakfast. Pay the breakfast price. Have yourself a flapjack, perhaps an omelet. And then watch them start bringing out the shrimp and the steak. And then you start eating lunch, ladies and gentlemen, but you paid the breakfast price. That's the way to do it. That's how you win. That's how you beat the system. That's how the billionaires do it. They show up for breakfast, pay the breakfast price, and have lunch. Johnson now. Johnson got it down for Clark. Clark walking in. Clark back for Johnson. Johnson pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Hadika square to the shooter. Making the save there. Another nice stop there by Matthew Hadika. Hadika, a fantastic goalkeeper. Wearing William McGinnis's old number 55. Does Hadika. 4:15 left to go. Here in the opening stanza, 1-1 is the score. A real good one here between the Wolves and the Seahawks. I almost said the Wolves and the Seawolves. Seawolves, my old stomping ground. Stony Brook University. Down the left wing now. Here comes Edgar. Edgar with speed. Edgar running to there. Nice job to catch up to Edgar there. I believe it was Marshall who took him out. And away come the Wolves now. Down the left way was Moran, excuse me, I apologize. And the Wolves look to reset. Good initial pass there up along the left wing boards, pinching in to keep it in. Nice job by Souza. Gets the shot away. Didn't miss by much. Into the corner it goes. Wolves on it first there. They're getting up along the boards. Mooney stepping up to keep it in there against Cordina. Cordina marking up on Mooney. Comes back to Amelia Cordina now. Cordina with the puck, trying to get it out. Got it out to center. Seahawks on it there. That's knocked away, and back the other way now comes Bush. Lost the handle on it, and then back the other way now comes Souza. Souza over the blue line. Poke checked away there by Havik. And it goes into the corner. Wolves on it there. Cleared and not out. Kept in Erisman. Erisman with the puck. Erisman sending it across. That's knocked down by West Hartford, and away they come now. Got it out to the neutral zone, did Moran, but taken away on the back check. Here comes Souza. Over the blue line. Souza letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Fisher lost the handle. Erisman follows up. Lets the shot go. A big stop there by the netminder, Henry Cordima. Exactly 3 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-1 is the score. If you got the under in Vegas, you're feeling pretty good about things. If you got the over, well, you're wondering why the guy told you to take the over. I talked to my buddy Ace Rothstein. He called me about 3 o'clock in the morning, about midnight Vegas time, I guess. The phone rang. If I see it says Ace, I pick it up. Here's Souza now letting the shot go. That one off the buttocks of Clark. Something bit me. Clark shakes it off and comes back out to the center ice there. Erisman puts the brakes on. Taken away quickly. Back the other way now, Sabaro. Sabaro in the corner. Sabaro getting it out in front. Swiped away by Hadika. And chasing it down now is Johnson. Johnson putting the brakes on. Johnson sends it across. That's intercepted and back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks through the neutral zone. Souza. Souza hounded from behind. Tried to drop it off. Had Fisher in the neighborhood. Again tried to get it across, but that's blocked. And here comes Johnson now. Johnson back the other way. Johnson up ahead. Moved it to Clark. Clark sidesteps the rush there at the blue line. Nice job by Fisher on the back check to lift the stick. That comes loose and sent back in by the Seahawks. And bouncing puck there as Bongo sends it up ahead. Here come the Seahawks now. Souza. Souza to the outside. Chopping at it there to break it up. Nice play there by Warren Marshall. Warren Marshall, that's a very Supreme Court justice sort of name there. 2:02 left to go. That's a cool name. I like the name Warren for a first name. 1-1 is the score. I got a thing for names, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not only a broadcaster, but an author, so I always look for fun, unique names. Wrote a couple of children's books and finished the novel, editing it up now. Hopefully it'll be out next year. We're hoping, or maybe self what do you call it, publishing, or we'll see. Still haven't heard back from Simon & Schuster just yet. Heard back from Simon Schuster, not at all. On a wraparound, big stop by Hadika. In front, jabbing at it. Salisbury trying to get it out there right on the goal line. Salisbury clears it out of harm's way. They came back in front. They score! Letting the shot go from the ground and burying the biscuit there, Spencer Bush. As the Wolves had a tremendous amount of pressure. And they bury the biscuit. They take the lead for the first time today at the Hadika. Made a couple of tremendous saves there. And 2-1 now. Here's the score. And Seahawks looking to get the equalizer with a minute and a half left to go here. In the opening stanza. Puck goes behind the net now. Came out in front dangerously. Back to the blue line. It goes winding, shooting. Schuster got it down low. Salisbury on it there. So the goal by Bush. So Bush and Cordima, the goal scorers. Here for West Hartford. Salisbury for the Seahawks. And it's out at the blue line. Seahawks trying to send it in. Couldn't do so. Mooney over on it there along with Salisbury. Here comes Lacombe. Lacombe down the right wing. Makes a nice move. Lacombe getting the shot away. Nice save. The rebound. Gets pushed just wide. Lacombe trying to get to it. The Souza and Edgar were there for the rebound. Salisbury and Edgar at the cooker. That's what you like to see. Digging it loose now. Got it out in front. Salisbury swipes at Edgar. Swipes at it. Doesn't get through. Back the other way now. Here come the Wolves. Stepping to the outside through the neutral zone with speed is Bush. Bush met there by Mooney. Cross corner dump in. Hadika will just help it into the corner. Mooney says, get that out of here. As he swipes it away on the backhand. 30 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-1. West Hartford leading it. On it now, Souza. Souza up along the boards. That's kept in by Bahave. Bahave sending it behind the net. On it there, Bush. Bush waiting for it. Bush letting a tough angle shot go. The rebound! Sousa got in the way of that. West Hartford applying pressure here in the end of the stanza. Cleared back out to the blue line. That bounces loose. The Wolves get to it. Back in front. They got a man all alone in front. That's Bush. 4 seconds left to go. That one rolls the goalkeeper. Hadika. The rebound. They drop at it. Hadika makes the save at the buzzer. And there'll be no further play. Oh, a very exciting ending to the opening stanza there. As West Hartford was knocking at the door, but the goaltender Hadika said, "Go away, I gave it the office." And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the first period comes to a close. Your score at the end of 1, the Wolves 2, the Seahawks 1. We'll be right back with the start of the second stanza. Don't you dare go anywhere. Oh, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Hope you made yourself another sandwich or perhaps a bagel. Hope you poured yourself another mimosa or whatever your Sunday morning cocktail is. We are ready to go here. A real good affair. 2-1, the goals for West Hartford by Bush and Cordima. And the goal scorer, Salisbury, for Southeastern Connecticut. And that is where we stand, 2-1. An excellent period. The Wolves had a very good end of the period there. They were applying a lot of thought. The Seahawks had a better first half of the period than the Wolves, and the Wolves had a better second half of the period than the Seahawks. Both goaltenders, Hadika made a couple of big saves, and here it comes now. Edgar with speed down the left wing, chopping at it, breaking it up nicely there, coming over to get a chunk of it and spinning into the corner like a helicopter. And a beautiful play there, waiting to get the young lads or ladies number there. I believe it says 18. Was that Marshall? It was. Warren Marshall broke that up and went spinning into the corner. A great play there as Edgar really had the Jets going down the left wing. All right, the Wolves have iced the puck, so the face-off deep now in the Wolves zone. Wolves. Cordina whacking the post there with the butt end. You want to know where your post is, Cordina. Very focused in goal. That's what I like to see. You got to be focused as a goaltender, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's watching you all the time. You make a mistake, the whole world knows about it. You make a save, well, that's what you're supposed to do. Here's a chance now in front, letting the shot go. Salisbury, she scores! Allison Salisbury, right in front at the cooker again, buries the biscuit for the Seahawks, her second goal of the morning. And the Seahawks have tied the affair. 2-2 is the score. Nice one-timer there by Salisbury as she's in the correct position. And I told you, ladies and gentlemen, get to the cooker, get to the cooker, get to the cooker. When you have a young baby, you want to bring them to the ice rink, you know, when they're skating around with those seals or those dolphins that, you know, teach them how to skate, the one that I still use. Here's a chance now. Back to the blue line. You take them to the blue paint and you say, this is the cooker, young lady. This is the cooker, young lad. This is where you have to get to. This is where it all happens. And you let them know right away. You got to get to the cooker. Salisbury, clearly, good parenting, has been taken to the blue paint and going right to it. 2 goals are right there in the cooker for Salisbury. 2-2 is the score. Wolves on it there, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Knocked aside by Mooney. Mooney sending the puck up along the boards. That comes back. Mooney knocks it down. And that's sent ahead now for Sousa. Sousa turns on his forehand. That's a great little play there by Sousa as he had the puck, turned around, went to his forehand, got it out to the blue line. Didn't get out, but still the absolute correct play. I've said it time and time and time again. You're facing your goalie, you're facing your wall. You don't want to go out on the backhand. And Sousa took the step, went behind the net, came out on the forehand. Here comes Mooney now. Mooney with a burst of speed. Mooney, one man to beat, chopping at it there. Beautiful play to break it up at the blue line. There was Comier. That goes behind the net. 10 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. 2-2 is the score. An outstanding affair here. As it bounces now to Lacombe. Lacombe stepping to the outside. He lets the shot go wide of Kodima. And the Wolves will pick it up there. Down the left wing they come. Salisbury coming over to get a chunk of it. Mooney. Did he keep it in? The ref says he did. Onside at the blue line. Now comes out to center ice. And retreating now with his own blue line is Souger. Souger on the forehand. Got it up. Knocked down by Bush. Bush can fly. We saw the skating abilities of number 14 there. Offsides a moments ago. As one of the Wolves were ahead of the play. All right, 9:29 left to go here. 2 more games on the docket here today. The West Hartford Wolves Bantam team will be here later on at noon hour. And coming up next, I believe, is the Connecticut Junior Huskies, so we'll be taking on our Pee Wee team. So a full docket of games here. I had the privilege last night of calling the Ladies Coast Guard Academy first ever game. An impressive win for them. They won 9-1. Oh, first ever, they got the men's Coast Guard team they've had forever. Now they've got a ladies team as well. So just a blessing, honor, and privilege to be here for that game as they are underway with their program. Sabaro right there on the backhand. Trying to get the puck up now. Here's Bongo. Bongo sending it up right on the stick of Fisher. Bouncing puck Souger. That comes loose. Bodies go flying. Play allowed to continue. Clearly, the refs want to get to the buffet like we discussed before. If you get a Friday night game at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, the refs want to get to happy hour. You get a Sunday morning game about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and the refs want to get to the buffet. I've reffed thousands upon thousands of games. I've coached thousands upon thousands of games. When I reffed, ladies and gentlemen, you had to take a guy's head off or take away a real good scoring opportunity for my arm to go up. I'll tell you that. And I knew I did a good job officiating when both benches and both parents were mad at me. Sent all the way down. The goaltender with the arm in the air sells it. As icing is the call with 8 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Good hustle there by the officiating crew as they hustle. Now puck back in. Face-off one there by the Seahawks as they look to come away with it. And it comes out to center, chased down by Bush. Bush will send it in. Behind the net it goes now. Erzman on it there. Erzman looking to get the puck around. Ran into Bongo. Dangerously came out in front. The rebound. Big stop by Hadika. As the Wolves were knocking at the door. Back the other way now. Seahawks get it out to center. Lacombe lost it there for Cormier. On the stick of Souger. Souger couldn't gain the blue line as the Wolves come out to the red line with it there. Now it's knocked down there by Bush. And picked up along the boards trying to get the puck out. Was Lacombe. Knocked down. Here comes Bahave now. Bahave down the left wing, letting the shot go. That goes wide and sent all the way around. Chased down in the corner there by Edgar in the corner now. Bahave. Bahave with it. Bahave trying to get the puck out in front. Got it to the side of the net. Hadika finds it through traffic and covers up. And there'll be no further play. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, I'll tell you what, the ice is not freezing in here today. It is, ice is not melting here, I should say. It is cold. All right, now face off deep in the Seahawks zone. It gets knocked around as they send it into the corner. It goes now. Seahawks give chase there. Now on it in the corner, looking to come away with it. Erzman tried to hit the man up ahead. I thought it was deflected on the way out, but looks like it's going to go for icing. Now icing is the call with 7:20 left to go here. You're watching the Salute Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman here today, Mr. Chase McGillivray. Great job by the DJ. Playing a little Maxine Nightingale there. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone as they turn on it now. Seahawks with the puck dangerously in front of their own goalkeeper there. Mooney had to get it out of harm's way. Couldn't get it up. Kept in by Sabaro. A couple of nice plays there by Sabaro. As he kept in the puck, keeping the puck in. The Wolves chopping at it there. Goes behind the net now for Mooney. Mooney will give chase. Mooney got it out and all the way out to center it goes. And Wolves send it back in. Offsides is the call with 6:52 left to go here. Couple of whistles here halfway through the second period. So game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. And coming up next, the Connecticut Clippers play visit a new organization. Clippers and the Seahawks will be doing battle next up here on the saloon in West Hartford. Their Bantam team coming at noon. And Clark sends it up and chased down by Bongo. Bongo on it now. Bongo, good job to go to the forehand. Get it up to Souza. Souza got it out to center. Came back to Souza. Souza now with a 2-on-1. Souza down the left wing. Sabaro. Souza puts the brakes on. Tried to get it to Lacombe. Lost the handle on it. Souza. And Mooney keep it in. To the corner now. Fisher. Fisher trying to get to it. Couldn't corral the puck. Bouncing puck. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Here's Lacombe now. In the neighborhood. And away come the Wolves now. Out to the blue line. Poke checked away there by Bongo as he kept it in. A nice job by the Wolves to get it out to center now. Marshall against Mooney. Bongo comes over to break it up, and here comes Johnson. Bongo, a nice job to break that up on the third effort. And sent in, but offsides is the call. With 6:03 left to go. Here in the second stanza. Now the face-off just outside. Mojave leaning in to take the draw against Souza. Salisbury out there looking for the hat trick. She knows if she gets a hat trick, she gets the name with flavored ice cream. They have to stop and get on the way home. Here comes Salisbury now. Salisbury wheeling and dealing over the blue line. Lost the handle on it, chopped away. And here come the Wolves now. Mojave back the other way. Mojave taken away by Mooney. Good job by Mooney to come and grab that puck. Couldn't get it out though. As it does come out now, offsides is the call. Not a lot of subs on each team here. The Wolves only have 4 subs. The Seahawks only have 3, so fatigue might become a factor. The cameraman doesn't have a sub. The broadcaster doesn't have a sub, and fatigue clearly a factor. Mojave. That's center ice against Souza. That's sent in. Chasing it down now, Erzman. Erzman into the corner. Erzman on it there. Erzman coming around the net with the puck. Erzman lost the handle on it. That ends up behind the net. Chasing it there is Bongo. Here comes Bongo. Bongo lost the handle on it. Tried to get it up to Salisbury. Salisbury with it. Salisbury got it to the blue line. Bush kept it in there. Nice play by Bush on the rest from Souza. Turning with it now. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. That just missed. Good shot there for the Wolves. And Salisbury chops at it. Back to the blue line for Bush. Bush will send it in. And Salisbury turning on it. Salisbury got it away to center. And if it reaches the goal line, it's going to be icing unless the goaltender plays it. Icing is the call. With under 5 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Now the face-off now going to come deep in the Seahawks zone. Marshall leaning in to take the draw. Sabaro right behind him. Marshall pushes it forward. Seahawks get it back to the blue line. Clark will keep it in on the backhand. Got it down low. Marshall lets the shot go. Bouncing puck. Nice stop there as Hadika makes the save. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go here. Oh, a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there. That pleases the broadcaster. I like to see when 8 and 9-year-olds don't get along. Nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Not foreign to the product. Part of the game. Got to play the game with a snarl. Got to show up to the hockey rink in a little bit of a bad mood. You got to have a good time, but nothing wrong with playing the game in a little bit of a bad mood. The guy across from you is not your friend. He can be after the game, of course. I'm not saying take it out into the parking lot or anything like that, but during the game, we're not out here to make buddies and make nice. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson letting the shot go. After the game, you want to buy a guy a soda or something? Of course, no root beer. That's up to you. I have no problem with that. But during the game, that's not your buddy. Bouncing puck now. Lacombe with it. Lacombe stepping to the outside with speed. Lacombe over the blue line. Dropping it off. Clark will retrieve it there. Clark with speed behind his own net. Clark coming out the other end. Clark, good edge work there to put the brakes on. Clark wheeling and dealing dangerously inside his own zone. Clark still with the puck. Clark now knifes it up, but the Wolves are offside. Marshall got ahead of the play. Oh, that's okay. You got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, some of these players, it's their first time playing on a full sheet of ice. And I've always said I'd rather have a player offsides because they're hustling up to be offsides rather than a player onsides lollygagging 3 or 4 steps behind the play. You can teach them offsides. They'll figure it out. No big deal. Now, you can't teach hustle. Can't teach heart. Those are given to you. Stepped ahead now, stepping into it. Hops over to stick a Bush. Bush on it there, up along the boards. Up for Erisman. Erisman trying to get it down to Souza. And the Wolves trying to dig it loose. Up comes Bush, and away comes Souza now. Souza down the right wing. Souza stepping to the outside. Souza poke checked away. Went back to go get it, though. Souza following it up. Got it out in front at the back door. Pulling the trigger. Diving across to make the save. There was Cordima. Back to the blue line. Mooney lets the shot go. That deflects around in front. And the Wolves come away with it. Bouncing puck now. Here's a chance. Lacombe pulls the trigger. That one off a leg. And the Wolves force it out to center ice. Mooney got a chunk of it. Bush pushed it ahead. Mooney tracks it down. Mooney on the forehand, sending it all the way down. That's knocked down. The Wolves retreat at their own blue line. They send it ahead. Mooney sends his man flying, but the puck cuts pushed up ahead. Here's Moran. Moran letting the shot go. He scores! Patrick Moran buries the biscuit there on a tough angle. He let the shot go. It eluded the goaltender. And with 3 minutes left to go here, in the second period, Moran has given the Wolves the lead for the second time today. 3-2. Here's the score. Good effort there by Moran. Wouldn't give up on the play. Got the shot away from the tough angle. And then he buries the biscuit. Seahawks on it there. Bouncing puck. Clark left it there for Souza. Here comes Souza now. Down the left wing. Putting the brakes on Souza. Trying to get the puck in front. That goes back for Bongo. Bongo winding, shooting, doesn't get through. Bongo did a nice job to recover at the blue line, but it squirts loose now. A foot race ensues. Erisman on his horse gets to it. Erisman on the backhand. Now trying to go out on the forehand. Erisman with it. Erisman fights it out. Now a 3-on-1. Edgar tripped up. A penalty coming, but the puck scores to Souza. Souza walking in, pulls the trigger. Big save. Cordina, the rebound off the back of the net. Souza with it there. If the Wolves touch it up, it will be a whistle. The Wolves touch it. And a whistle coming. Tripping is the call at the blue line as Edgar was pulled down. The Seahawks came ever so close. They're tying the affair. All right, the first power play of the morning will go to the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Tripping is the call. It looks like Maddox Clark headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for tripping. Clark saying, "What I do, Mr. Official?" But penalties are only for 1 minute here in the Squirt Division, so not a lot of time for the crime. Well, that was a good penalty, though. You can't just let the guy go by with the puck on a 3-on-0. You got to take somebody out. A good play there by Clark. Refs waiting for the penalty to arrive on the scoreboard, as it will in just a moment. And we'll drop the puck with 2 minutes. There it is. Good job by the scorer's table. All right, 2:20 left to go here in the second stanza. An opportunity here for the Seahawks to get the equalizer. Souza wins it back to Mooney. Mooney sending it down low. Edgar behind the net. Never got to the other side. On around. Wolves trying to get it out. That goes off a skate. Split the D and send it all the way down. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing in USA youth hockey. Don't ask me. I don't know. Here's Mooney with it. Mooney lost the handle. Got it back out to center ice. That's knocked ahead. And back the other way now. Souza. Souza over the blue lines. Got Mooney with him. Souza to the inside. Poke checked away there. Beautifully timed poke check there by Cormier. Into the corner it goes now. Wolves on it there. 26 seconds left to go in the power play for the Seahawks. West Hartford on it. And they try to send it out along the boards, and that comes off the boards. Bongo giving chase. Bongo keeping it in. Bongo with room, winding, shooting. Doesn't get through. That one off Bush's skates. Comes back for Mooney. Mooney with room. Lets the shot go. Bouncing puck dangerously. Souza behind the net at the side of the net, letting the shot go. Lies there in the crease temporarily. The net was yawning as the penalty is over. They're only 1 minute long, so they go by quickly. On and now, Souza. Souza will send it down low. 1:10 left to go in the second period. I apologize. And here comes West Hartford now with speed through the neutral zone. Somebody's got to close that penalty door. Through the neutral zone at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed. Good job by West Hartford getting the door closed. And up ahead it goes now. Pushed ahead, Souza. Souza's got a man up with a Mooney. Souza's also got Lacombe. Oh, my goodness. Offsides is called at the blue line. I thought the Seahawks had waited long enough, but offsides is the call as the Seahawks are on a 3-on-0. Oh, boy. Not so sure about that one, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, 50 seconds left to go here. They drop the puck and send it all the way down. Here comes Mooney. Seth Mooney turning and fires it off the side of the net dangerously. The rebound comes back out in front. Still loose in front. Mooney diving for it, reaching for it. There was Hadika. And then Mooney didn't like Marshall in the crease there. Moving Marshall out of the way. Mooney turned and fired it. Meant to go behind the net, but went off the side of the net. And it came back out in front. Hadika giving Mooney the stink eye. And rightfully so. Mooney probably displeased with himself with the pass. Took it out on Marshall. Told you got to play the game in a little bit of a bad mood. Well, that's all right. No harm, no foul. Though, as Hadika made the save. Mooney will just have to get Hadika a Gatorade after the affair. He owes him one there. Well, these things happen, though. Mooney on the back check against Marshall. Those two just got together. Still exchanging pleasantries. Nice job by Salisbury on the forehand. Marshall gave Mooney a little bit of a shove. That's what you like to see. I love to see bad blood out there. Down the right wing now, here's Edgar. Edgar with it. Edgar letting the shot go. That just missed. 5 seconds left. Lacombe's got to hurry. Lacombe chopping at it. Got it in front. On the stick of Salisbury on the backhand at the buzzer. And a save by Cordina. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the second stanza. Your score at the end of 2. West Hartford Wolves 3, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2. This has been nothing short of a fantastic affair here today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you these games here today. We'll be right back with the start of the third period. Don't you dare go anywhere.
They're not that bad. It's not that bad in here.
Oh, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, Mr. Chase McGilvery. We are live on the Rose Garden here in Southeastern Connecticut. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to be here with you today. 3-2 is the score. A fantastic affair here Thus far, the Wolves break over the blue line, carrying the puck in. Forced to the outside. Now got it back out in front. Dangerously there. The rebound comes loose. Hadika doing the reverse snowman down on his back. The rebound. They score. The Wolves get to the rebound, burying the biscuit there. I believe it's going to be Spencer Bush, his second goal of the morning. And the Wolves extend the lead. 4-2 is the score. Just 33 seconds into the second stanza. That's a big goal there for West Hartford, as they make it 4-2 with 11:27 left to go here in the affair. Face off at center ice, sent ahead and chased down by Bush. Bush against Mooney. Bush has got 2 goals here. Salisbury's got 2, so 2 opportunities for hat tricks and ice cream for each organization. Or 1 for each, I guess, 2 in total. Chance down low now, turning, wheeling was Cormier in the neighborhood. Well, that went off his skate and into the corner. And here come the Seahawks now, a 2-on-1 back the other way. Soujer against Bahave. Bahave dislodges the puck. Following it up now, Edgar. Edgar dancing. Edgar lost the handle on it, rolls to the goaltender, Cordima, excuse me. And there'll be no further play. So just under 11 minutes left to go here. Wolves with a big goal to start the period. Brace off deep now in the Wolves zone. Salisbury leaning in to take it. It's got Bongo, Erisman, Fisher, and Mooney out there with her. Salisbury on the backhand. Came back to her. Bouncing puck. That's taken away by Clark. Clark with it now. Clark along the boards. Clark looking to go weak side. That gets out to the blue line. Mooney stepped up, and Bongo keeps it in right at the blue line. Good job by Bongo to hustle over and keep it in. It goes behind the net now. Clark hounded there. Good job on the forecheck there as Bongo steals the puck. Here's Bongo with it. Bongo circling the wagons. Came back out to center ice with it. Turned on it. Got it up to Erisman. Erisman sending it in, but offsides is the call. The Seahawks did not get back on sides. 10:18 left to go here in the third and final period. Face off in the neutral zone, just outside the Wolves zone. Mr. Official blows the whistle and ready to go. And he drops the puck, and we are underway. That one lifted and picked up there by Soujer. Soujer down the right wing with it. Soujer at the dot, lets the shot go. Nice stop there by the goalkeeper, Cordima. That's Henry Cordima, number 35 in your scorecard. Making the save there for the dark blue sweated Wolves. Clark comes over and says, nice job, Henry. He says, thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate that. Face off now deep. Comes back to Soujer. Soujer on it there. Soujer's trying to send it down low. Bodies go flying in the corner there. Looks like one of the Seahawks players might be a little bit mucked up. And then the puck fired at him to add injury to insult. Or insult to injury, I guess, as they say. Sliding it across. Seahawks trying to get out of the zone. And back out to center ice it comes. Will it go far enough? That should not be icing. Oh, boy, okay. Icing is the call with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Lacombe got a little bit banged up in the corner there. He'll head off for repairs. And I'll bet anybody that doesn't do much jelly doesn't miss a shift. These kids are tough. 9:40 left to go here. And face off deep in the Wolves zone. Getting the shot away there with Soujer. That went off the mask of a defenseman. And on it there's Moran. And chopping it out to center. There's a body spill there. An accidental collision. Good to see everybody okay. As Edgar getting back up, letting the shot go. Saved by Hodiger. He covers up. And there'll be no further play. Another nice stop there by the goaltender Hodiger. 9:21 left to go here in the affair. And face off deep in the Seahawks zone. Edgar out there with Salisbury. Edgar takes the draw, fires it off into the corner where Bush will track it down. Bush on it there. Salisbury chops it away up for Edgar. Edgar got to the puck and got it out to center where the Wolves will turn on it there. Edgar knocks it ahead now. A foot race now. If Edgar can get to it, he's in all alone. Overskated the puck. Went back to get it and swung it into the corner. Soucher jumps on the puck there. Soucher along the boards trying to get it to Fisher. Soucher with it, kicking it up now. Soucher kicks it to himself. Blew out a tire behind the net. Got it out in front from the ground. Edgar was in the area, and that comes all the way back to Mooney. Mooney sending it down low. Bouncing puck, letting the shot go. Goes off into the corner. Bahave on it there. Bahave with the puck now in the corner. Sending it out to center and all the way down. A foot race ensues now. As chasing it down into the corner was Mooney. Mooney hard along. And out to center it goes now. Hops over the stick of Kodima. And then Souza will give chase. Bush in the corner against Souza. Bush turns on it there. Back to the blue line for Mooney. Mooney kept the puck in. Got it to Salisbury. Back for Mooney. Mooney didn't get a lot on that shot. Sent ahead now. A foot race ensues. Trying to get to it quickly now. Cormier walking in. Mooney coming back as a juggler. Cormier fights out the check and buries the biscuit there. Bowden Cormier turned on the Jets. Got to the puck. Let the wrist shot go. And with under 8 minutes left to go here in the affair, the Wolves have extended the lead. 5-2 is the score. Oh, real nice job there by Cormier as he turned the Jets on. He got to the puck and then glided in. Mooney did everything he could to get back. Actually looked like he was getting a piece of him just as Cormier was getting the shot away. Cormier was able to get it off. Here's Mooney now. Mooney turning. That's taken away now. Back the other way. Sabaro chopped that there by Bongo. The shot from the point just missed. As the Wolves now picking up the pace. They smell blood in the water. And they're looking to put the Seahawks away. The Seahawks no quitting this team though. Coming back the other way now. Up ahead for Edgar if he can get to it just a little bit too far. He goes off behind the net, excuse me. Wolves do a nice job on the breakout, trying to get it out to center. Mooney broke that up. Seahawks will send it back in. Onsides is the call. 7:20 left to go. There's Edgar now. Edgar trying to saucer it down. That's knocked down and back the other way now. Here come the Wolves. Out to center they go now. Up for Clark. Clark chased by Bongo. Bongo, nice job to reach in and just take the puck. Off the boards, couldn't get it out as Clark kept it in. Seahawks can't get it out. Kept in at the blue line by Johnson. There's Mooney. We'll get the puck up and out to center ice. And the Wolves will send it right back in there on the stick of Bongo. Bongo looking. Bongo's got Edgar wide. Went up the right wing boards, and the Wolves will send it back in. You can see the Seahawks very tired out there. They only got 3 subs. That's not easy. The Wolves have got 5 subs. I think I said they had 4 before, but they got 5. That's a big difference. 5's a lot more than 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's like 2 more. Here are the Wolves now with the puck, coming back around with it. Marshall chopped that there. That can't be a penalty. That was all puck. Excuse me, it was Sabero who got spilled. I apologize. On it and trying to get it out is Johnson. Kept into the blue line. Bongo up ahead now, right on the stick. Erisman trying to pull the trigger. Does get the shot away. That's blocked out high. And West Hartford coming away with it, trying to get it up now for Carlisle. Carlisle against Mooney. Mooney fighting through the fish hook there. So hooking is the call once the Wolves touch up. So second power play of the morning will come to the Seahawks once the Wolves touch it. There's the touch and there's the whistle. So hooking is going to be the call as Mooney was definitely fish hooked on his way to go get the puck. So if the Seahawks are going to start a comeback, this would be a good time to do so. Down 5-2. With just under 6 minutes to go now, and they're headed to their second power play of the morning. And face off deep in the West Hartford zone. Salisbury out there with Fisher. No right wing for the Seahawks as the puck comes right back, letting the shot go, doesn't get through. On the stick of Fisher now. Fisher on the backhand, tried to get it down low. That was knocked aside and picked off by the Seahawks. Edgar staying with it. Edgar wheeling and dealing. Edgar lost the handle on it. Comes loose now, and away comes West Hartford. Through the neutral zone now. Bush sending it up. Cormier down the wing. Cormier with speed to the backhand. Big stop there by Harika. What a rush there. Cormier put the Jets on and lowered the shoulder. Good burst of speed there by that young lad. In the corner, letting the shot go. Hadika steers it aside. 25 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Seahawks, but thus far haven't mustered much offense. Mooney on the forehand. Smart play up for Edgar. Edgar with it there. He took a big hit there along the boards. Bodies go flying as Cordina lays the lumber into him, then got up to let him know it was me. Edgar now sending it up. Cordina again. This time she runs into Suzier. Now she runs into Edgar. Holding the line with aggressiveness there is Amelia Cordina. That pleases the broadcaster. As Fisher sending it in. And the Wolves will get to it there. The penalty is over with under 5 minutes to go now in the affair. Bongo giving chase now. Bongo will retreat at his own goal line. Bongo coming back out the other side. Hounded there. Bongo off the boards. Tried to get it up to Erisman. Erisman turns on it there. Erisman ran into his own player, causing a turnover. Up ahead now. Chance at the dot. Walking in, pulling the trigger. How'd he go? Got the flipper on that. As Bongo trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Suzier on it there. Cordina sending it down low. Goes off the stick of Salisbury, and that rolls to the goalkeeper. Hadika, he'll cover up. And then no further play with 4 minutes, 4 seconds left to go here. In the third period, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. And the face-off now deep in the Seahawks zone. West Hartford getting to it there. Trying to turn on the forehand, letting the shot go. A nice stop there by the goalkeeper, Hadika. And there'll be no further play. 3:54 left to go here in the third and final stanza. Seahawks trail by 2. Face-off won by West Hartford. Turning on it now, Carlisle. Carlisle couldn't get the shot away. It's broken up nicely by the Seahawks, and away comes Suzier. Suzier poke checked away there by Marshall. And sent up head. That's knocked down and sent up there. Bongo, we got a penalty coming up here. Hooking is going to be the call at center ice. I believe it's going to be Erisman headed to the sin bin, so the first power play. Of the morning for West Hartford. 3.5 minutes, 3:38 to be exact, left to go in the affair. The Wolves, opportunity here to really make things difficult on the Seahawks on the power play here. They lead by 3, looking to go up by 4. A big penalty kill here. Back from Marshall. Marshall gets the shot away. Hadika makes the save and he'll cover up. And the faceoff will come inside the Seahawks zone. Faceoff won by Salisbury. Bouncing puck now. Suzier couldn't get it out. Track down there. Sabaro for Clark. Clark on the backhand. Now the forehand. Clark at the dot. Clark taken away nicely there by Suzier. Good job of back checking there by Suzier. Suzier down the right wing. Trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. And now here come the Wolves walking in, pulling the trigger, steered aside. Hadika on the waffle. Behind the net now. Carlisle. Carlisle with it. Carlisle trying to get it back to the blue line. That was knocked down. Marshall stepped up to keep it in, but the Seahawks come away with it. Seahawks shorthanded, get it out to center, but Johnson will recover there for the Wolves. He'll send it up. Off to skates of Salisbury on the stick of Clark. Clark hounded there. Suzier trying to kick it up ahead. And that's going to do it for the penalty against Erisman. Like I said, penalties are only for 1 minute, so they go by so quickly. Only 2.5 minutes left to go now in the affair. The clock, the biggest enemy the Seahawks have. Well, it's all of our enemy, really, if you think about it. Here's Carlisle now. Carlisle down the right wing at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger, standing up tall, the netminder Hadika. Good stand-up save there. Good angle by the goalkeeper. Out to center ice it comes now. Suzier giving chase against Johnson. Marshall spills Suzier. At the blue line, Lacombe keeping in. Marshall giving him the business. Lacombe going back in Marshall. That one goes right through the goal mouth. Into the corner it goes. On it there. Here's Erisman. Erisman sending it into the corner. Johnson on it there. Johnson turning on the puck. Johnson now with speed. Johnson through the neutral zone. Poke checked away and kept in for Erisman. Erisman sending it On net there and back out to center. Chopping at it. Lacombe keeping it in. The Sousa came through. Clark chasing Lacombe. Lacombe now at the dot. Lacombe walking in, letting the shot go deflected down low. And turning on it there, the Wolves as they get it out to center. That comes away now. A chance for the Wolves. 2-0. Pushing it up ahead now. Chasing it down. Carlisle walking in all alone to the forehand. Slid off his stick and ended up at the side of the net. And the Seahawks get it back to the blue line. Walking in with it, though, as Carlisle was spilled behind the play. A little bit roughed up there behind the play. And we get a quick timeout here as they tend to young Mr. Carlisle. Nice round of applause from the crowd on hand here as Carlisle shakes things off. And the faceoff will come now. Outside the Seahawks zone. And the ref drops the puck, and we are back underway. Oh, they spoke too soon there. Now the ref drops the puck, and we are back underway. Minute 15 left to go. The puck comes away to center. Here come the Seahawks now with speed. Lacombe down the right wing, walking in at the dot, pulls the trigger, and just wide. On the glove slide there, the netminder Cordina. Now here comes West Hartford with the move at the blue line, Moran. Moran up ahead. Is it onside? It is. Got it up ahead. Great job by Mooney to get on his horse and break it up. Saved by Honecker. Honecker in position to make the second save. Makes a third save there. Point blank shot. Couple of big stops there by Honecker and back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. The game is opened up here in the final moments. There's Lacombe now down the right wing. Lacombe got it on net. That's a save by Cordina. Cordina will cover up. And there'll be no further play. 35 seconds left to go here in the affair. West Hartford looking to get 2 points on the road. And take it back up their way. Beautiful neighborhood just outside of Hartford. Gorgeous towns up there in that area. West Hartford, Avon. Beautiful part of the state. Face off deep in the West Hartford zone. Came back to Mooney. Mooney with it. Mooney letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. That's knocked down. And the Wolves carry it out and to the blue line and out to center and all the way down. And will it go for icing with 20 seconds left to go? Icing is the call with 18 seconds left to go in a 3-goal game. 5-2 is the score, so the Wolves will take 2 points back with them to West Hartford here today. And a face off deep in the Wolves zone, just 18 seconds remaining. Up along the boards now, keeping it in there was Sousa. Sousa digging it loose. Got it up to Lacombe. Lacombe in the corner. Lacombe. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, as this one comes to a close. West Hartford Wolves head down to their goalkeeper in celebration. And we want to thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. Well, for my cameraman, Mr. Chase McGillivray, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Your final, once again, from the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut, the West Hartford Wolves 5, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2. Stay tuned as the Connecticut Clippers take on our Pee Wee team coming up next right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Go Jaguars and go Mets. Let's go Mets. Good night, everybody.